Dr. Ross, you said, mentioned something about that this procedure was developed here, and that sounds very experimental to me, and I'm kind of concerned about being experimented on.
Sure. This is far from experimental, Kathy. This whole process of donation and transplantation is over 50 years old. The actual procedure of doing laparoscopic nephrectomies is only about 10 years old, but still, when you consider that almost 10,000 of these procedures are conducted yearly, that's a significant amount of experience.
Can she live okay with just one kidney?
Yes. Over the 3 to 6 months after they donate a kidney, their remaining kidney slightly enlarges and works faster, hyperfiltrates, to get back up into the very lower part of the normal range. And that's what we look at, is that they have enough kidney function to begin with, that when you take one away, the remaining kidney can grow a little bit and get back to the normal range.
I'm not a doctor, but a lot of conditions that will come in that might potentially affect your kidneys, they generally don't target just one. They generally affect both of your kidneys and your kidneys as an overall bodily system. So the fact that I was giving up one didn't make me think that I was going to be at a higher risk for needing a transplant in the future myself.
My sister wants to be a living donor. Who pays for that?
Your insurance, health plan, and Medicare will cover your living donor workup and surgery. And there are some outside costs that are not covered by them, and that would be child care, travel expenses, time off of work. But there is a program called the National Living Donor Assistance Center, and if your donor qualifies, they may be able to get financial assistance for travel, lodging, and meal coverage.
Donation in rare circumstances may also affect your ability to obtain or afford health, disability, or life insurance. You might also have issues obtaining employment if you work in areas like military service, law enforcement, aviation, or fire departments.
They had all the information to tell the doctors which of my kidneys was the best one to take, how they were going to map out the surgery to actually connect to arteries and things like that. In other words, in months before the actual surgery, they were putting together a game plan for us that was going to make sure that this thing went well.
They were all very, supportive, and they all, reassured me too that if, there was at any point I felt like I wanted to change my mind, I could do that, and I didn't have to have any reason, and they made me feel comfortable that I didn't, need to continue any further if I felt I wasn't prepared for it.
Kidney donors women can have children, men can father children. For women, we recommend that they not get pregnant for 6 to 12 months after donating a kidney. The reason being that first 6 months, their remaining kidney is kind of enlarging and working faster and getting back up to its normal kidney function, so we don't want to add a strain in on it.
After that last test and everything was fine, okay, when do you want to schedule?